What's up, rat mommies
and daddies?
Oh, I freaked that up, Goldar. I thought we said...
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. He's just staring at me menacingly. Okay, we should post blooper videos. Okay.
Yeah.
Dog.
All right, ready?
Yes. What's up, rat mommies
and daddies?
We are talking about the
Hunger Games.
The new Hunger Games.
It's the
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I think it's
such
called.
a long title.
It is a very long title.
Yeah.
For a movie, yeah. I don't know.
Is it a ballad? What's a ballad? Isn't that a song or a story or
a ballad? I don't know.
Okay.
We'll put the definition right there. Yeah, sure. Here.
Yeah.
There, no.
Where Batman is.
Yes, where Batman is. So, we are going to go over the movie in our normal format. Themes. It was themes.
What was it?
No, we can cut a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because editing.
But this is funny.
It is
You
funny.
need to edit when it's funny.
True. But what is our normal format?
This. We'll just talk about the movie.
Okay. No,
We don't have a normal format.
because we go over themes and then the camera work.
Yes,
That's
cinematography.
cinematography. You go over that because I got nothing on
Okay.
that. Characters.
So the story basically is it's starring a young president, or he's not. What's his name?
Snow.
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus Snow. And so basically, it's kind of the story of how he rises up, though it doesn't finish it quite. That's not a spoiler.
Right. It's not really how he rises in the ranks
Yeah.
to be president, but kind of just what makes him him, I guess. Like, why... Can we talk about spoilers of the fourth one?
I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah. Assuming you've watched all of the other Hunger Games movies, it's really about how he is within the capital, right? The capital, but still being a rebel. Because as in the fourth movie, the twist is that he is a rebel while still working in the capital.
Which is kind of weird, but
While still being
we won't
president,
talk about
actually.
that. But anyway, in this movie, he has to mentor this Hunger Games girl, and it shows how a lot of the format of the Hunger Games gets there, and then he always calls the girl by her full name.
Yeah, it was weird.
I didn't understand that.
It was annoying.
Everyone
it was
does.
like something Gray. Lucy Gray.
Yeah.
Lucy Gray was her name. But yeah, that too. It was also how the Hunger Games started.
Because it's the
pretty
10th
much.
Hunger or something like that.
Yeah, how most of the what is it called?
Hunger. How
I can't think of words.
like how they're celebrities and stuff.
Right. Like most of the center. No,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to think of
How
a
the
word.
Hunger Games kind of just becomes how it is in the later or earlier movies. And so I don't know if the themes are kind of just that the capital's evil
Pretty much, yeah.
and that they shouldn't be doing that, which is they shouldn't, but I mean
It's not a big deal because
Yeah.
it's another one of those movies that doesn't have a clear villain because
yeah.
the capital is the villain, but your
He's the capital.
hero works for the capital. So what they're trying to the message they're giving out, I guess, is not very clear.
The music was quite nice, except for some singing.
Ew. I hated it. Rachel Zegler, however you say it, her singing was awful.
Yeah,
I hated it, and it hurt my ears.
It was pretty good, but it's not. It's a little.
It was pretty good. No.
It was well sung, I guess. Rachel Zegler wasn't horrible in it. I thought she was quite good in the role.
Yeah, she
Sadly.
wasn't like a girl boss, I guess.
Yeah,
she still needed help.
She got beat up a lot. As unlike a certain movie that may come out next year, Snow White and the Seven Mythical.
Snow White and the Seven Magical Forest Creatures.
Diverse
forest creatures. Yeah.
And so the music's real nice. There's not like any recurring themes in it though, which I don't like.
No.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
Cinematography looked very nice.
Well, it's just it's kind of just an action movie nowadays.
It looks better than I think all the other movies, the cinematography.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy, but all the sets and all that look really nice.
Well, the Capitol looked really cool.
It did. And the arena.
Oh, the arena was cool looking too.
Yeah, and
we can get more into that in the spoiler section.
The weird thing is, in this movie, they have like all old TVs, which I think is a little weird. I'm like, this is in the future. I think
it's
in
I think
future
it still
America.
takes place in the future, but in the past of the Hunger Games future.
I'm guessing this is pretty distant future.
Yeah.
Because even America looks a little bit different. Because like there's more water in there. I guess global warming or something kind of messed with it.
Yeah. And then all of the cities that we know, like in real life, in reality, aren't there, which makes sense. Because this is land-wise, this is America. But it's not America.
No, it's Pan Am, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of scary how they're forcing children to fight, right?
Yeah, but that's where the point of the movie comes in pretty much. That's like the main point of the movie.
One of the Hunger Games is so. They have like a Down syndrome girl.
No. We talk about this in the spoiler section, which
we won't talk about what happens to her.
Yes, we will.
Later.
At this time. The time will be inside Batman again. So.
Batman.
Yeah. Character-wise. The characters were pretty good.
I liked Coriolanus Snow.
Yeah, Snow. Well, he's Snow. He's cool. Like the coldest character in the whole Hunger Games series.
And then Rachel Zegler's pretty likable too, sadly.
Yeah, she was likable.
Her character.
We have to specify that. And then even the people within the Hunger Games, the villain, you hate. Mm-hmm. You don't like the villain, which you're not supposed to like, the antagonist. And then a lot of the people, like how we're going to talk about one specific person, you feel really bad for the people within the Hunger Games.
Except one. One's really mean.
Well, yeah, the villain. And then some of the other people, which we hate.
Yeah. I guess, are we ready to talk about the spoilers and the story? Okay.
And spoilers.
All right.
So, where are we going to start? Because it's a 3-hour movie.
This is a long movie.
We have...
And half of it is it's 2 different movies almost. Mm-hmm. Which is weird.
Yeah.
The third part kind of lost me a little bit, though it's still fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll talk about part 2 first, but...
Part 1 is the build-up to the Hunger Games. Mm-hmm. So they're kind of they're getting all their, rounding up the people, and this time they're like, we need it to be more of a spectacle. So they take some people from the Capitol as mentors. One of them is President Snow, or Mr. Snow, and he gets the Rachel Zegler character, and
Yeah. So the dean, as they call it, I'll take the mic. The dean, as they call it, is not a fan of Snow at all. So what he does is completely shoots his game. So they're like, okay, you can mentor these people, but we get to pick the people you're mentoring. And what is it? District 12 is the poor place. Like, if you're poor, then you're at District 12. So it was pretty much a curse if you got District 12 as your person you had to mentor. Mm-hmm. And Snow got District 12. So the dean was pretty much just trying to screw with him. And then halfway, maybe? No,
less than that.
It was more than halfway. The dean pretty much admits, even if you win, I'm not paying you.
Well, it's not. It's halfway through the Hunger Games, but it's not halfway through the movie.
Yeah, true.
That whole third part. But, so someone bombs the Hunger Game. Their kind of amphitheater thing. So they're like, oh, what are we going to do? Are we going to cancel it? And then they don't. They're just doing it on the kind of fixed or broken Hunger Games area.
Yeah, they don't even redo the arena, and it's not really an arena, or it's an actual arena. It's not the place.
Not like in the newer one, or older,
originals. Newer.
Originals.
Yeah, originals. So in the originals, you have like the jungle place, the clock one from the second one. Then we actually don't see an arena in the third or fourth one, do we? I don't think so.
Kind of in the fourth, but we'll talk about that when we do our ranking.
Right, yeah, we will.
But, so, and then in this, they get into the games. Snow finds a kind of a hole for his girl to...
His girl?
For his girl to go to. And she goes there, and then the person she was working with gets rabies.
Oh, yeah.
So he dies. Mm-hmm. And then they figure out they have drones, but they don't work well. And then they hit each other.
Oh, yeah. So the mentors can get, shipments as the first... So people can donate to you, and with those donations, the mentors can get drones to send in items for their tribute. And the drones don't work. They're faulty, and they come in way too fast. So the mentor, or Snow, figures this out and just starts using them as weapons.
Yeah.
As to fly in. Cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Basically, before that a bit, Snow gave the Rachel Zegler character rat poison to use.
He cheated
in multiple ways. Mm-hmm. So she uses that a couple times. And then there's these snakes, but if they've had your scent before, they won't kill you.
Oh god, this part is awful. This is awful. Okay,
so there's one of the
This is so bad.
One of the tributes,
I hate this part,
is this little Down syndrome or autistic girl. I don't know the right thing.
Yeah.
Her death is crazy. She comes out. She's like, "Are we done yet?" And then this whole wave of snakes just destroys her. And then there's this really cool death with someone where it's like...
Oh yeah, so the snakes, if they don't have your scent, they'll eat you. So, the autistic, 9-year-old, you're not expecting her to die like that. Because in the first one, Katniss has, this 9-year-old friend. I don't know how old she actually is, but
About those later.
right, we'll talk about those later. But you don't know how old she is. She dies, and it's a pretty dramatic death. It's sad. It like moves forward Katniss's story. This one, they drop down the snakes, explode the barrel, and she's like, she walks up. Is it over? Are we done? And then gets swallowed like that by a torpedo. No, not a torpedo. A tsunami of snakes. It's horrible. And it doesn't move anyone forward. It doesn't affect anyone. This character you felt bad for the whole entire movie just gets swarmed by snakes and eaten like that. It's awful.
Crazy. It is terrible.
It is awful. I was in the theater just...
I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And then, so, Rachel Zegler character wins.
Oh yeah, she does. However, there was one more death. The cool death. The cool death. So this guy, he gathers up the bodies, puts them in the center, they drop down the snakes, then the snakes start swarming everyone, but he just sits there on his knees and just gets taken. Yeah.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, he just gets taken by the snakes. He doesn't move an inch. He just takes it.
Oh yeah, side note. I got these sick pins from the theater.
Oh yeah, the
Go
pins.
watch it at Cinemark, I guess.
Yeah, the pins.
Give you stuff.
It's the logo of the movie. Pretty epic.
Yeah.
But
so basically they caught Snow cheating. And they wanted to send him to District 8, but he wants to go to 12 because that's where Rachel Zegler is. And he thinks they're in love, which they kind of are. It's not a very good chemistry. Well, it is good chemistry. There's just not much proof that they're in love. Mm-hmm. So he goes to 12. They make out. They're like in love for a while. And then there's this whole thing where they're trying
Well, no, they go to the beach. They don't make out.
At one point?
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember
when they first meet there. By the tree.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
Ew.
Yuck. Oh, yeah, they do. Never mind. Dog. Anyway. Doggy. Yeah, their relationship isn't even that great.
Yeah.
And now we come to the end.
Okay, so they're trying to almost rebel. Mm-hmm. And then out of the blue, it's really sad, actually. Snow just kills her.
Okay. Okay. He's jumping the gun a bit here. So him and his friend are in District 12 for a long time. For like months, right? It's a few months. At least they're training to be the soldiers or the peacekeepers.
Yeah.
And then they're at like this dance thing. He goes into a room with his friend, and it's a rebel meeting. And then there's the mayor's daughter, her boyfriend, another dude, the rebel friend that Snow has, and Rachel Zegler. So he gets a gun and just shoots the mayor's daughter because she was going to tell her dad that there was a rebel meeting. Shoots him, shoots his boyfriend, or her boyfriend, and that gets his friend killed, hung, and the other dude hung. So now they got nothing. So Snow and Rachel Zegler go off into the forest, and now I'll let you continue.
They want to escape to Canada, which if they are where I think they are, it's like New York. Or like Carolina, I think. They want to walk to Canada, pretty much. Mm-hmm. They don't make it far. No. And then pretty much...
He was explaining something, so I don't know why I took the mic.
So they go to this cabin, and basically they kind of fall out of their relationship, kind of.
It's so weird.
And then, that's weird, which it was kind of sad, honestly, because I was kind of cheering for them to escape. And then he shoots her.
Why?
It's kind of random.
It's so random because she just leaves a snake out there that bites his arm, and
Yeah.
he kills her. Also, you never see her body, so she could be alive.
Coming back in Hunger Games 6.
No, I hope
the
and pray to God
sequels.
no.
We'll see if this movie makes any money, which I hope. I liked it.
Well, Hunger Games is a huge franchise. It'll make money.
I like the franchise.
Yeah.
And then, so basically, he goes to the Capitol, and they cheer him on,
Yeah.
destroying this rebel thing. And then he's kind of the cold President Snow. Then the movie ends. All right.
All right. On to the
What?
rating system, boys.
Okay. Characters are great. I like the characters.
Characters are good. Everyone in the we forgot to talk about the Hunger Games characters actually. There was a villain. She sucked.
Yeah.
There was a guy that died pretty cool. There was an autistic girl. God rest her soul. And then there was Rachel Zegler that poisoned some innocent people by accident. And then there was a lot of other people that no one cares about because they died in a bombing.
And then, but the main characters I like. Oh, and
Yeah.
the reporter guy.
Oh, yes! The reporter.
Flickerman, or-
Yeah, the amateur. He calls himself an amateur magician. Magician. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's hilarious.
He was in this movie. I think
like-
that's the only returning character other than Snow.
He's so innocent. It's
He
funny.
is.
He's like...
Like, some people die and he's like, can I get a drink?
Yeah.
So, characters were pretty good.
Music was nice.
Yeah.
Cinematography was good. Story was all over the place.
Yeah, the story was kind of all
I
over the
wish the
place.
movie would have ended at part 2. Or after part 2.
Yeah, after
And
the
we just got
Hunger
a separate
Games.
movie for 3 or something. Because it's totally different. That's our climax. And then we get another hour.
It's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours.
I'd give this 7 out of 10 probably, easily.
Yeah.
Not maybe. It's not the best of the series. Easily not the worst though.
3 sucks. Three boo. So I would give it.
A 69.
All right, we got. No, I'm giving it higher than a 7. Cinematography was good. Characters were good. Story was all over the place. That's the only thing that really bugs it down. Action was really nice, actually.
It was.
Suspense wasn't totally there.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think it was very suspenseful. And then, like I like to say, if you're demented, this movie will be pretty funny at some points.
Seeing children kill each other.
Autistic 9-year-old.
I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it is. I don't know.
It's funny how it just comes out of nowhere. It's just she dies like that.
That's fine. It's
Our set is falling apart. Anyway, yeah,
was
I'll quit. I'd give it a 74 out of 100.
I'll give it a 73 out of 100.
Boo Isaiah. All right.
I like it.
Good.
Good movie. Go watch it in theaters.
Right, exactly. And, well, maybe this was just because it's opening day, but we got a free pin.
And because we're cool movie reviewers.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Because we're really famous and awesome.
Are we ready for the epic outro?
Yes, epic outro. We gotta, like, fist bump.
Yes.
Yeah. Goodbye, rat mommies.
And daddies. You're ready.
All right. So, what are we gonna say?
What's up, Rat Molly?
No, about the movie.
We'll just do our regular format. Like, we'll talk about this plot, No spoilers. Then theme, characters, music,
Spoilers.
then spoilers, and then our review.
Character development was cool.
Alright.
Alright. Now we can just we have to carry this. So I'll put it in the middle more so. Yeah, is that?
Alright. Are we ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Then we'll cut this out.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Why are you holding my phone?
It's our mic.
It's our microphone. Go. You were screaming. Can you go and be quiet? Or I'm gonna come and kill Caesar.
What? Who is Caesar?
The dog that barks.
Okay.
Not the cute one.
Alright. We'll
Okay.
cut that out.
Maybe, we'll see.
Make sure, Isaiah, I'm talking to you, Isaiah, from the future, that you cut this out. Because last time I told you to cut something out, you forgot to. So do it, buddy.
Okay.
Alright, we'll probably not cut it out because that was really funny. But